Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks, and today we're going to unpackage or unbox and review a Tudia Merge case for the Google Pixel 7a. I've been using Tudia cases for quite a while now, and I would like to thank Tudia for sending us some review cases to go over with the Google Pixel 7a. In this case, this is the Tudia MergeGrip case for Google Pixel 7a in grey. So, usual packaging from Tudia. It's very simple, very little waste involved, and in this case we'll just open up the bag, and the case doesn't have any styrofoam on the inside. It's just a straightforward case in a bag. Now, the construction of this case is interesting. It's a sort of softer shell on the outside, as well as a slightly different texture and finish on the inside and to the sides. Now I'm going to pop the Google Pixel 7a in just by aligning the side with the button inserts and popping it in. It's that easy. Very, very easy. Right then, let's just go over this case as we usually do. As we have the dual tone finish or dual tone material on the case, for the inside and the outside, we see that on the cutout for the Pixel 7a's visor. This does give you about a millimeter, slightly more than a millimeter, of depth to protect the camera module, the dual camera module on the Google Pixel 7a. I think this is really, really good. And there is just a slight hint of a lip here at the edge of the visor, but nothing too deep. The texture at the majority of the back of the case is a slightly dimpled one. It's a really nice finish. And then at the bottom of the case you have the Tudia logo. I really quite like that. And also, just saying it for aesthetics purpose, there is a bit of contrast here between the grey of this case and the Google Pixel 7a's coral visor. Right then, at the top we have a cutout for the additional microphone hole. Great to see that. On the left hand side, nothing there regarding functionality, but there is a very good little rougher textured bit here to reduce the risk of the phone slipping whilst you're holding it. Really good to see that. So it's using the slightly softer inner material to have that dimpled finish. It's less slippery and good to see. And then at the bottom we have the usual cutouts. In this case we have a cutout for USB Type-C and the microphone and speaker grills at the bottom of the Google Pixel 7a. Moving on to the side, this is to the right hand side of the device when you're looking at the screen, this is where the buttons are. Obviously with the Google Pixel you have the volume rocker below the power button. Let's check those buttons out and see how they perform. Just a moment. Okay then, so on off, that works. Volume up, no stickiness there, that's good. And volume down, no stickiness there. And it has some good feedback there. So these button extensions sit in the case itself, but they seem to be slightly detached, so you get some good feedback when pressing the buttons. Now, at the front of the device, the Google Pixel 7a has some slight bezels, but it's not a curved screen, and you can see that the case does give it a bit of lift. So if you were to put the device down on a surface, it doesn't mean that your screen is directly on the surface that you're putting the phone down on. Now, one thing I would say is, as with all phones, we always recommend having a screen protector. But the Tudia MergeGrip case will probably do a good job of avoiding direct contact between the screen and the surface you're putting the phone down on if it is a smooth surface. So good job there. The overall feel is really good. It does add a little bit of body to the Google Pixel 7a because it isn't a slim case. It gives you a bit of confidence that it's not going to be too exposed as a phone. And let me just quickly do the pocket test. Yeah, so it goes in and out of my jeans with no problem whatsoever. This is, as with other devices, one of my preferred industrial designs of phone cases. So thanks to Tudia for sending us this review sample of the Tudia MergeGrip case for Google Pixel 7a. We will link in the description to where you can purchase this case on Amazon. Obviously, if you're purchasing from there, you will be supporting the Tech Travel Geeks. And we'll be continuing our coverage of the Google Pixel 7a. We're just a few weeks away from the full long-term review. So if you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. We cover consumer electronics, gadgets, accessories, and pretty much anything else we think makes the travel experience better. But for now, if you made it this far into this video, thanks for watching.